All right, guys, so this is a recap for the five-man late slate. Our four-man earlier, we went 2 for 2. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green decided to not show up, but the other two picks hit. So I had to salvage my community to make sure that we go to bed with wins. So we got 4 out of 5 on this five-man. And then I also sent the two-man, which was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's points and DeRozan's first half PRA. So that hit. So we still had a profitable night. So I'll take it. And as you can see, DeRozan, he went under his PRA. Keegan Murray went nuclear in the third quarter, so he went over. We had Garland. He went over his fantasy. Mobley, he went over his fantasy. And as you can see, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he went over his points. So was able to salvage the night. That's all that matters in the end, was that my members can go to bed with a little bit more money in their pockets. So now, all that's left now is to break it down. Coming into your YouTube airwaves, I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Statman, and you can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Statman. And guys, check out my website, vonnthestatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the top dunks from the 2024-2025 NFL season. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's break it down. Welcome back, DFS community. I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and thanks again for joining me on this DFS journey of ours. And I have some solid picks in store for you tonight, today, whatever time you're watching the video. And also, guys, if you are interested in the additional 16 to 18 picks that I will come up with, if you work a job and you don't have time to spend 5 to 6 hours breaking down the slates like I do, you can get my additional picks, so then you can just have fun creating your own lines. If you want that, you can go into the description section of this video and find my Patreon and sign up for my Patreon there. And also, guys, if this is your first time watching me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because you're gonna love me. And also, guys, these picks, they go up, they go down, and sometimes they take these picks completely off the board. But use discretion whether or not you put these picks in early. All right, guys, so we're going to go down and we're going to look at Keon Johnson. Now, Keon Johnson is at 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I love him to go over in this matchup, guys. So, and also, guys, we're starting off on Parlayplay. And if you use my code VonnTheStatman, you can get my picks for the next, I'll give you my picks for the next 14 days for free. All you gotta do is screenshot after you deposit at least $25. So, all right, guys, so let's go ahead and finish breaking it down. Let's go on over to Underdog and get a pick on Underdog. We're getting Keon Johnson for more than 19.5 PRA. If you like the video so far, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. If you haven't played on Parlayplay, you are missing out, because they got some of the best picks in the industry. I love the value here, guys. And if you go over to Parlayplay, you use my code and sign up, they'll match you up to $100, and they'll give you an additional $5, and they'll give you a free protected pick. Go check this site out, guys. It's one of the best platforms out there. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's get into the last pick. All right, guys, so we are on Underdog's platform. And guys, if you use my Underdog code, which is V8 Sports, you can get my picks free for the next 7 days. All you got to do is just send me proof that you deposited at least $25, and you'll get my picks free for the next 7 days. All right, so on Underdog, guys, I like Jordan Poole to go lower than 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, guys, so I'm going to give 2 picks tonight for Underdog. And for the second pick, we're going to go down and we're going to get D'Angelo Russell we're going to have him for lower than 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think this is a matchup where it's going to be a little tougher for him. He's not the kind of guy that just goes off constantly, so we'll take him for under 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If you don't have an account on Underdog, you can use my code V8 Sports, and Underdog will match you up to $1,000 on your first deposit. So guys, use my code and get this money. This part of the video is just to show you guys how to do flex play. When you have 4 picks or more, you can do flex, which means you only need to get 3 out of 4 to hit to win. So once you have your picks selected, you go down to the bottom and you see power play, and to the left you see flex play. You click on the flex play and there you have it. All right guys, so let's finish breaking down the video. All right guys, so we're gonna finish this video off on Prizepicks. And as we look at Prizepicks, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down and we're going to look at D'Angelo Russell, points, rebounds, and assists. I'm liking what the Brooklyn team is doing. They're playing pretty solid, even though they basically are out of the playoff hunt. They're competing. Their guys are fighting hard. And with that being said, I'm going to basically take D'Angelo Russell to go under points, rebounds, and assists. I don't think D'Angelo Russell, if you look at it, he strung together 2 straight games where he went over this mark. I just don't see a path where he can do 3 in a row. So I don't think he does it for that reason alone. You know, he's not a superstar like SGA, and he's on the road. And I mean, he did it against Boston, Indiana, 2 good teams, but I see a slide. He hit 30 against Boston, 29 against Indiana. So I can see him finishing under 27 PRA. So we're going to take D'Angelo Russell to go under 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then we're going to go down and we're going to get our last pick. And our last pick is going to be Keon Johnson. And Keon Johnson is at 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He is a hot, cold type of player. Like if you look at his, you can see he's hot, cold. I just think in this matchup, I think he's going to be hot. He's actually a pretty good player. I'm a big fan of Keon Johnson. And I see him going over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So that will be it, guys. You have D'Angelo Russell to go under 27.5 PRA. And you have Keon Johnson to go over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So that is it. So guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Good hunting on this nice size slate. Love you guys.